In the bustling city of Metropolis, where the streets were always busy and the skyline was filled with towering skyscrapers, the metro system was the lifeline of the city. Every day, thousands of commuters traveled across the city on the trains, each with their own destination and story. Among them were two strangers, Anna and Michael, whose lives were about to intersect in the most unexpected way. Anna was a young architect, passionate about designing buildings that blended beauty and functionality. She had moved to Metropolis a few months ago for a job opportunity and quickly adapted to the city's fast-paced lifestyle. Every morning, she would catch the 7:30 a.m. train from her apartment in the suburbs to her office downtown. She enjoyed the quiet time on the train, using it to read, listen to music, or simply gather her thoughts before the day began. Michael, on the other hand, was a software engineer working for a tech company in the heart of the city. He had been living in Metropolis for several years and had grown accustomed to the daily commute. He also took the 7:30 a.m. train, preferring it for its relative calm compared to the later rush hours. For Michael, the train ride was a time to catch up on emails, read news articles, or occasionally lose himself in a good book. One crisp autumn morning, as Anna boarded the train and found her usual seat by the window, she noticed a young man sitting across from her. He had dark hair, glasses, and a focused expression as he typed away on his laptop. There was something about him that caught her attention, though she couldn't quite put her finger on it. She shook off the feeling and settled into her seat, pulling out her favorite novel to pass the time. Michael glanced up from his laptop briefly and noticed the young woman sitting across from him. She had long brown hair, a warm smile, and seemed deeply engrossed in her book. He couldn't help but be intrigued by her, but he quickly returned his attention to his work, reminding himself that the train ride was for productivity. Days turned into weeks, and Anna and Michael continued to share the same train car every morning. They became familiar with each other's routines, Anna with her book or sketchpad, and Michael with his laptop or newspaper. Though they never spoke, there was a silent understanding between them, a sense of companionship that grew stronger with each passing day. One rainy morning, as the train rumbled along the tracks, the lights flickered and the train suddenly came to a halt. There was an announcement over the intercom about a technical issue, and the passengers were informed that they would be delayed for at least an hour. The commuters around them groaned in frustration, but Anna and Michael exchanged glances, both silently resigned to the inconvenience. Anna sighed and closed her book, looking out the window at the rain-soaked city. Michael, sensing an opportunity, decided to break the ice. He leaned forward slightly and offered a friendly smile. "Looks like we're stuck here for a while," he said. Anna turned to him, surprised by the sudden interaction but grateful for the distraction. "Yeah, it seems that way," she replied. "I guess it's a good time to catch up on some reading." Michael nodded, glancing at the cover of her book. "What are you reading?" Anna held up the book, revealing the title. "It's To Kill a Mockingbird." "I've read it before, but it's one of my favorites." Michael's eyes lit up with recognition. "That's a great book. Harper Lee has a way of capturing the complexities of human nature." Anna smiled, pleased to find a fellow book lover. "Exactly. What about you? What are you working on?" Michael gestured to his laptop. Just some work emails. I'm a software engineer, so there's always something that needs my attention. Their conversation flowed naturally from there. They talked about their jobs, their interests, and their experiences in the city. Anna learned that Michael had a passion for photography and often spent his weekends exploring the city's hidden gems, capturing moments through his lens. Michael discovered that Anna loved to draw and often sketched buildings and landscapes in her free time. As the train remained stationary, their connection grew stronger. They laughed at shared anecdotes, discussed their favorite books and movies, and found common ground in their love for the city's vibrant culture. What started as a simple conversation turned into an engaging and enjoyable exchange, making the time pass quickly. When the train finally resumed its journey, Anna and Michael felt a sense of disappointment that their conversation had to end. As they approached their stop, Michael took a deep breath and decided to take a chance. "Anna, I really enjoyed talking to you today," he said, his voice earnest. "Would you like to grab a coffee sometime? I'd love to continue our conversation." Anna's heart skipped a beat. She had felt a connection with Michael and was thrilled at the prospect of getting to know him better. "I'd love that, Michael," she replied, her smile brightening. "How about this weekend?" "Perfect," Michael said, exchanging contact information with her. "I'll text you the details." As they parted ways at the station, Anna felt a sense of excitement and anticipation. She had never expected that a routine train ride could lead to such a meaningful encounter. Michael felt the same, his thoughts filled with the promise of a new and unexpected connection. The weekend arrived, and Anna and Michael met at a cozy cafe near the park. They spent hours talking and laughing, discovering more about each other and deepening their connection. They found that they shared similar values and aspirations, and their bond grew stronger with each passing moment. Over the next few weeks, Anna and Michael's friendship blossomed into something more. They spent their days exploring the city together, sharing their passions and dreams. Anna introduced Michael to her favorite art galleries and architectural marvels, while Michael showed Anna his favorite spots for photography and hidden gems in the city. Their train rides became something they both looked forward to, a time to catch up, share stories, and simply enjoy each other's company. The daily commute that had once been routine and mundane was now filled with excitement and anticipation. One evening, as they walked along the riverbank, Michael turned to Anna with a serious expression. "Anna, there's something I need to tell you," he began, his voice filled with emotion. Anna looked at him, her heart pounding with anticipation. "What is it, Michael?" "I've been offered a job opportunity in another city," Michael said, his eyes reflecting the conflict he felt. "It's a great opportunity for my career, but it means I would have to move away." Anna felt a pang of sadness at his words. The thought of being separated from Michael was difficult to bear. "When do you have to decide?" she asked softly. "I have a few weeks," Michael replied. "But I wanted to talk to you about it first. I care about you, Anna, and I don't want to lose what we have." Tears filled Anna's eyes as she listened to Michael's heartfelt words. "I care about you too, Michael. More than I can say. But I understand that this is important for your career." Michael took her hands in his eyes filled with determination. We'll find a way, Anna. We can visit each other, call each other every day. And maybe, in time, we can figure out a way to be together permanently. Anna nodded, feeling a glimmer of hope. I don't want to lose you either, Michael. We'll make it work. The weeks that followed were bittersweet. Anna and Michael cherished every moment they had together, making memories that would last a lifetime. When the day came for Michael to leave, they shared a tearful goodbye, promising to stay in touch and make their long-distance relationship work. The days without Michael were hard for Anna. She missed him terribly, but they talked on the phone every day, sharing their thoughts, their worries, and their dreams. Michael's visits were the highlights of her life, and they made the most of every moment they had together. As the months passed, Anna and Michael's love only grew stronger. They faced the challenges of a long-distance relationship with determination and a deep commitment to each other. Anna poured her heart into her work, finding solace in the knowledge that Michael supported her every step of the way. One sunny afternoon, a year after Michael had moved away, Anna received a phone call from him. His voice was filled with excitement and anticipation. Anna, I have some amazing news, he said. I got a job offer back in Metropolis, and I'll be moving back next month. We can finally be together. Anna's heart leaped with joy at his words. Oh, Michael, that's wonderful. I can't believe it. I can't wait to be with you, Anna, Michael said, his voice filled with happiness. This is the start of our new chapter together. When Michael moved back to Metropolis, Anna felt like her life was complete. They spent their days working and pursuing their dreams, and their nights were filled with love and laughter. They often revisited the places that had become special to them, including the train that had brought them together. One evening, as they walked along the riverbank hand in hand, Michael turned to Anna with a serious expression. Anna, there's something I've been wanting to ask you, he said, his voice trembling with emotion. Anna looked at him, her heart pounding with anticipation. What is it, Michael? Michael got down on one knee, pulling a small velvet box from his pocket. Anna, from the moment we met, I knew you were the one for me. You bring so much joy and love into my life, and I can't imagine my life without you. Will you marry me? Tears of joy streamed down Anna's face as she nodded, unable to speak. Yes, Michael, she finally managed to say. Yes, I will marry you. Michael slipped the ring onto her finger and stood, pulling her into a tight embrace. They kissed, their hearts full of love and happiness. As they planned their wedding, Anna felt a deep sense of gratitude for the journey that had brought them together. They had faced challenges and overcome obstacles, but their love had endured. And now, they were about to start a new chapter of their lives together. The wedding was a beautiful celebration of love, surrounded by family and friends. They exchanged their vows in a garden filled with blooming flowers, the sun shining brightly above them. As they danced under the stars that night, Anna felt a deep sense of peace and joy, knowing that she had found her soulmate. After the wedding, Anna and Michael continued to build their life together. They moved into a charming apartment in the city, filled with light and love. They pursued their careers and shared their dreams, always finding time to support and encourage each other. One evening, As they sat on their balcony, watching the sunset over the city, Michael turned to Anna with a thoughtful expression. "You know, Anna, our love story began on a train. I think we should continue to honor that tradition." Anna smiled, her heart full of love for the man beside her. "What do you mean, Michael?" "I mean that we should make a promise to each other," Michael said, his eyes shining with determination. "No matter what happens, no matter where life takes us, we will always make time for each other. We will always take the time to connect and share our love, just like we did on that train." Tears of joy filled Anna's eyes as she nodded. "I promise, Michael. We'll always make time for each other." And so, their tradition continued. Every week, they would set aside time to reconnect, share their thoughts, dreams, and love. They knew that no matter where life took them, they would always have each other and the memories of their train ride that had brought them together. Years passed, and their love story continued to grow. They faced challenges and joys, but through it all, their bond remained strong. They traveled the world together, always finding time to explore new places and create new memories. They built a life filled with love, happiness, and countless cherished moments. As they sat on their balcony one evening, now with their children by their side, Anna looked at Michael with a heart full of love and gratitude. "We've come a long way, haven't we, Michael?" Michael smiled, his eyes filled with love for the woman who had shared his journey. "We have, Anna. And I wouldn't change a thing. Our love story is a beautiful adventure, and I'm so grateful to share it with you." As they sat surrounded by the soft glow of the evening light, Anna knew that their love was timeless, as constant and enduring as the city they loved. And she felt a deep sense of peace, knowing that no matter where life took them, they would always be together, their hearts forever connected by the train ride that had brought them together.